What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. In this video today, I'm going to show you how to increase your closing rate by at least 10%. In the last 10 days, I've closed $80,000 worth of coaching. 50,000 of that was cash collected at a 74% closing rate. Now, before that, I would typically close between 30 and 45%. But the last 10 days, I've learned something that I really think is going to help you, increase your closing rate by at least 10%. And it's going to be pretty mind blowing. So hang with me here. It's not going to be a long video. I'm going to get straight to the point. But if you don't know me, my name is Brandon Forbes. I'm part of Consulting Blueprint. And really, we're a company that just shows you exactly how to take your expertise, your knowledge, your experiences, your passions, turn them into a coaching consulting offer and help other people go from point A to point B. And at the end of this video, you're going to leave with the 2 reasons why people don't buy from you. So stick around. It's not going to take long. Literally, just going to pull up my screen here, my whiteboard, and kind of walk you through the 2 things that people need to have in order to buy from you. So sales it's a pretty simple process. All you are trying to do is communicate to your prospect clearly and understand what is point A for them. What are their pains? What is their current revenue? What is their current weight if you're selling health coaching, fitness coaching, right? Whatever their current state is. What is their desired state, right? Like, how much do they want to weigh? How much money do they want to make? How much do they want to improve their communication skills? Where is it that they want to be? And if you have those 2 pieces, you are simply selling them the difference between point A to point B. So on calls, literally ask them, where are you at? Where do you want to get to? And what is holding you back from getting there? And if you do a good job of hosting the call and holding the frame, the prospect by the end of the call should have certainty. They should be certain that you are the bridge to the desired outcome, right? So this is what I have realized and kind of been applying, over the last 10 days to really just kind of change, sales for me overall. Is I've realized there is only 2 things ever keeping a prospect from going from, not being a client. So let's just put from them paying us $0 to a prospect paying $10,000. There's only 2 things. And number 1 is uncertainty. They are not certain that you can actually help them. So uncertainty. I'm going to try and spell this word right. I don't know why, but this is one of those words that I have misspelled more than any other word. So number 1 is uncertainty. If you can just walk your prospect through this process, understanding on a deep level where they are, where they want to get to, and know how to communicate clearly and effectively how you can help them get there, you can definitely overcome this barrier. And if you have their certainty, the only other reason you are not getting paid $10,000 on that call is because of a logistical reason. So I'm going to break down just really the difference between, uncertainty objections and logistical. I also spelled this word wrong. Sorry. So an uncertainty objection is one where they say, I don't really know if this program is right for me. I don't really know if this is what I need right now. I'm uncertain that if I do what you're telling me to do, that I'll actually get the outcome. And a logistical objection is something that has to do, typically with money, time. They don't think they have the time. It could be like I've heard before, like, I don't have Wi-Fi where I live. It could be something that just has to do with like the logistics of fulfilling their role in, the process. So what I have done basically the different over the last 10 days is that before I would just kind of walk through this process. Where are you at? Where do you want to be? What's holding you back? And then just kind of lead them into my offer, my pitch, and then tell them the price. But what I do now is I take the prospect on a journey um, of certainty. So for me, if I can make sure the prospect is certain in my ability to help them in order to get them, from point A to point B, I, in my mind, mentally consider it a sale. So, in the first 30 minutes of the call, or however long it takes, my only job is to create belief and certainty. And once I have the belief and certainty, I simply walk them back through a logistical type of kind of flow. And what I mean by that is whenever I say logistical, I'm literally usually just talking about cash. So I walk them through. Are you certain, this offer is what you need to go from point A to point B? And when a prospect tells you yes, what you do is you literally say, okay, great. I'll just kind of walk you through the next steps, talk about the investment and get you onboarded. And, I never, ever tell people the price without first clearing up any uncertainty. Because if you say that your offer is 5K before they're certain that they will actually end up at that destination, that dream, that outcome, it sounds like a lot of money. But if you are able to show them with testimonials, with clarity, with your process, how you can actually take them from point A to point B, 5K is nothing. So by having certainty, you are now able to address, the real issue, which is oftentimes logistical. And just a pro tip, when people do give you objections about money after you've cleared up uncertainty, just ask them, if this offer was free, are you certain that it'll help you go from point A to point B? And that really gets rid of any smoke screens because now they're able to answer you truthfully. And what they'll say is, actually, it's not the money. I don't know about your marketing process, right? So you can get to the real objection. You can handle that. Then you can go back to logistics and find out they have 10K and close them right there on the call for the full 5K. So I hope this helps. The main thing I'm trying to show you in this video is there's only two reasons you aren't getting paid on the call if they show up. And it's either uncertainty that you can help or logistical. And if you can clear up the uncertainty, all you have to do is figure out a logistical way to move forward on the call. And I guarantee you, your closing rate is going to go up significantly. I really hope this helps. And if sales is something that you struggle with and something that just gives you anxiety, like it did me, naturally, I would say I was pretty good at communicating with people. I've always been a talker. Like in school, I was kind of like the class clown. I like to crack jokes. So I compensated my lack of knowledge in sales with a good personality. Or maybe you're shy and it's even harder for you. I'm telling you, we can help you, build that offer that makes it easy to sell. First off, build a marketing channel where people are pre-sold when they book in calls with you, knowing that you are the expert and can help them solve whatever pain points they have. And most importantly, show you exactly how to host these calls and get your closing rate between 30-40% minimum. And honestly, I've just raised my standard, over the past 10 days, after seeing 74% close rate, my desire is not to go backwards. So I'm just going to keep getting better, keep understanding where people are at, where they're trying to get to, and actually caring about helping them get there. And if you can do those things and understand the only reason, two reasons they're not paying you is because they're uncertain or they don't have the money times another logistical reason, your closing rate is going to go way, way up. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to keep posting content like this. And again, if sales is something you need help with, I'm going to put a link to our calendar down below. Go ahead and book in a call and, we'll just hop on, get a sense of where you're at, where you're trying to get to, and see if we can identify any bottlenecks holding you back from getting there. If we feel like we can help, literally, we're not going to try to hard sell you, anything like that. Invite you to join the program. And, if you don't think it'll help, no worries. But yeah, go ahead and book a call down below. If not, go ahead and subscribe, leave a comment, follow me on IG. Look forward to connecting with you.